Hey guys, another one for our Wheels in Japan playlist on our mini series of crazy drives in Japan.
So I really could make a YouTube channel just about this stuff because every time we leave the house we see this. It seems every second person's holding their phone up in front of their face. No one's even pretending to not do it. Everyone's just doing it. They're doing it on bikes too. We see the kids doing it. It's actually against the law to do it while you're riding a bike, as it is while you're driving a car, but everybody does it. Incidentally too, the new law says they've got to wear helmets when they ride their bikes, but the high schools aren't telling the kids to wear helmets, which is sort of interesting, isn't it? It's a law, but they're ignoring it. Oh, our passenger takes all the video in the car, and we got the camera out as soon as we saw this BMW in front, almost hit the car in the next lane. He was drifting from left to right, so he must have been on the phone or watching TV or who knows what he was doing. But he was drifting from left to right and he kept crossing the centre line. And at one stage, he almost hit the car beside him and swung back and then went back to whatever he was doing because he's still drifting back. You can see him drifting over and he'll cross over the line there and then back again. So he's either on the phone or he's watching TV or doing something else, surfing the net. Oh, they're driving too closely now. This is going to be the focus of today's video because we've got the highlight coming at the end, the result of doing this, but the driving too closely thing. And there was a lady in that light blue car there, and she was right up the cars in front and then changing lanes, backwards and forwards between lanes, trying to get ahead. So they're not really aggressive usually with it. It's just that they're in a hurry and driving close to each other is normal. Everybody does it. So they don't sort of think about it. So usually it's not aggressive. It feels aggressive and it looks aggressive, but usually I don't think it is. I don't think that's their mindset. So look at them all here, really close to each other. And as we've showed you in previous videos, that's quite normal for Japanese people in a group. Suddenly the distance between each other is not important and everybody gets close together. So we'll drive through the rice fields out here in the countryside and you'll have someone right up your tail just because that's just what they automatically do. Sorry about the shaking, guys. Now look at the big truck up in front of the cars in front and all the cars are really close. We're zooming in, right? We're actually a safe distance back. But just imagine if someone messes up, what would happen with that big tanker there? It'll just go through all those cars, wouldn't it? And then just to make a sandwich of it, the next truck comes up really close too. And now and again, as we've said a million times before, they do mess up, and this is what happens. So what you'll see here is there's a truck that's got the front of it smashed in, and it's being loaded onto that big tow truck there. And then if you look in the car park of the Family Mart, you'll see another truck. So fortunately, when someone messed up, that truck ran into the other truck, ran into the back of the other truck and smashed up the front of his truck, which is really lucky because if he'd ran into the back of a family car and smashed up a family, it would have been much worse, wouldn't it?
More videos coming soon.